It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here, Richardson will throw to start out here. And his first look is incomplete.
That certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
Hey, check that.
Here's Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
19, Tiger. Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Okay,
so after
ready?
the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Ready?
On the draw is Taylor. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Now it's Richardson.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Come on. Hit. 79 Broncos.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Richardson looking to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor from 4 yards out. And the Giants will strike first here in this wild card matchup. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. He's able to force his way through 1 man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Purdy looking to throw. No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down at the 34. He's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in this wild card game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get set.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. First catch of this wild card game for the 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line.
Defense was expecting run, and they're down to pass of over 15 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Get set.
Throwing here, Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he stopped immediately there.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now Purdy. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Purdy now to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
That all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Jonathan Taylor
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gano the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get set, get set. Up.
Here's Purdy. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
18, watch out. Stop.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it's caught by Jennings. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Outside.
Back to throw. Purdy flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Get set. Up.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Outside. 18. Up.
McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Get set. Get set. 21. Up.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this time he is in.
Christian McCaffrey
Punching it in from a yard away.
And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
49ers 10.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Okay,
Fumble on 1st down, now here's 2nd down. Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, New York.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Purdy from the gun.
This is Jennings. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Get set. Get set. 18.
They're going to try and throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Get set. Get set.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Get set. Get set.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
18.
Now they'll switch it up here, look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They look to throw on 3rd and goal. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Purdy looking to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Now Moody for the PAT.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Next to score, Niners 17, Giants 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, let's just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
A gain of 15. And the Giants first down.
70. Get it. Pass to 60. Pass.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Perfect. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 54 yards. And the Giants have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will make this a 4-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Escapes the defender. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've had to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Into space at the 45. Look at the big man rumble. George Kittle.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Robinson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Richardson. Fighting Hardman here over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Here we go.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Richardson looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Now, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Come on. Hey. Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Richardson working from the gun. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Top 60. Ready? Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Go.
4th down. Desperation time. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Let's go.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
In motion, Slayton. Taylor is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the Niners 4-yard line.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Here now, second and goal.
Viking, 18. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Mustang 19. Purple 80. Ready?
Now Richardson.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part one is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Throwing, Purdy.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
At the 42-yard line.
Timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Purdy to throw.
And he'll dump this up to his running back, McCaffrey.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Second and 5 at the 38.
Here comes second down at 5. Here's Purdy.
He'll drop it off to McCaffrey.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. He's got his target. That's complete.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Purdy to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 22-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up.
Get set, get set.
To throws Purdy.
Now the incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here's Purdy to throw.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. And the Giants season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody.